What's going on, y'all? So today, man, I was just like, I'm gonna talk about my page real quick. Well, not my page. I'm gonna talk about my business real quick. Um, so I just 2023 started my lawn care business, Mr. Lawn Care Service. And man, hold on, walk with me, talk with me. Yeah, cause that ain't gonna. So basically, the video today is, excuse me guys, I'm not really used to talking to the camera like this, and I'm just now starting to like kind of get more into talking to the camera and stuff like that. Um, so excuse that. I'm gonna fix my hat real quick, you know what I'm saying, so I can look good for my people, you know what I'm saying? Nah, for real though. So like, so I feel like if you ever want to do something, or you always kind of dreamed, or kind of wish that you want to do something, if it's reality, you know what I mean, like, some people have dreams, but sometimes it's not really like, yeah, I want to be a rapper at 40 something, like, nah, that ain't gonna work. Or hey, I want to start this late in life. Like, I mean, if you want to do something, do it, period. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to do something, do it, I feel like. But don't let it get in the way of reality, real life, or doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? So basically, 2023, man, I went through a whole bunch of stuff before that, and so 2022 and 2023 up up to now. Matter of fact, still going through it. So man, and so 2023, I was working with one of my buddies, and it didn't really work out, you know what I mean? And I just decided, I was like, man, I'm gonna just kind of do what you kind of fall into doing what you love. So I started doing lawn care, and man, it took off, and it was really cool. And well, not was really cool, it is cool. So and I just went, and I put everything I had into it, but everything, I mean, all my time, man. I was doing lawns, I was door dashing, I was man, I was Uber, any driving apps that you can think of, man. I was sitting in the car trying to build my business and taking orders and doing all that stuff at the same time. Excuse me guys, it's cold as heck out here, and I forgot me mittens. But nah, man, I was doing everything I could, and I'm telling, it started to pay off. Like, I mean, it did pay off. And it's going good now, but there's a lot of obstacles, man. There's a lot of obstacles that's gonna make you want to quit. There's a lot of obstacles that's just gonna get in the way, and if you're not strong, you just might quit. But if you are strong, you're gonna do good, I guarantee it. No matter what, if you keep pushing, and sometimes you got to take time away from your family. Sometimes you gotta just, man, sometimes you're just gonna be MIA, and people are gonna be like, man, you don't never come around. Be like, yeah, I know, but it's gonna be worth it in the end, you know what I mean? But so now here's 2024, and my business, it took off pretty good, for me, for what I was expecting a business to go at first, you know what I mean? And it took off to where because I didn't really know nothing, and I couldn't handle it. So I was making it. Excuse me guys, I'm walking up this hill, man, and it felt, man, I've been doing nothing but sitting in front of my computer trying to do all this internet stuff, and man, I'm kind of tired. But anyway though, man, I just say, man, just keep going, man. If you can, put everything into it, man, and just do what you can do, man, and just keep going. And so like my business is going good now. So now I was like, yeah, well, everything is cool now. It's winter time. Let me go ahead and try to, because I started a YouTube page last year, but I didn't really post nothing, Facebook and Instagram, stuff like that. I didn't really post too much, but it was cool. I think, it was going good. I had about 10 followers. So I was like, man, this sucks. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I just kept at it. You know what I mean? I kept at it, and I started to figure it out. A little more. So now, like, I'm kind of doing YouTube. Like, I still don't have very many followers. So like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. But I'm kind of starting to figure it out now, because I was like, well, that's another stream of income to provide for my family and stuff like that. And, but it's hard, man. It's hard, man. I mean, making videos is kind of easier for me now. But, man, posting this stuff, getting it up every day, trying to communicate with everybody and stuff like that, man. Whew. Sometimes, man, you be there all day trying to do something. And you just, because you want to put out the best content. You know what I mean? You want to put out the best content that you possibly can. And, you don't, I guess it's how you represent yourself is pretty much how people are going to see you. You put out trash content, of course, nobody's going to look at it. Can't do too much with it. You know what I mean? So as I get further, you always got to study your craft and stuff like that. So, but I learned a lot of stuff over the last year. There's a lot more that I'm going to be learning. It's just the fact of trying to hurry up, because I just threw myself in. So the fact of trying to learn everything, the business side, learn about all the trees, learn about all the bushes, you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I did lawn care for at least 10 years, but it was just family, friends, stuff like that. So it was, I did a lot of it, but it was here and there. So, and people always, gave me good compliments and stuff like that. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and try to do this. Sorry if I'm all over the place. Sometimes it's kind of how I am. Like, I think I got ADHD, but never got a check. So, but, yeah, man, it's just, so I threw myself in, and I just kind of went for it. You know what I mean? So a lot over the year, I was doing jobs everywhere, and, trying to figure this, sit here, learn this at night, super tired, like just going all day, because I'm a solo operator. So I work all day. Sometimes I'm up to 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then turn around, because I'm an early riser. Like, no matter what, I always wake up around 3:30, 4 o'clock every day, no matter what. So I'd be up off of a couple hours of sleep. When I say couple, that's literally a couple sometimes. But, I didn't have the energy and stuff like that. So I was always good. But I wish I had more sleep. But, man, it's so now, since it's the winter time, I was like, man, let me just go ahead and, try to put all my time into YouTube, and, try to put my time into, my other social media, stuff like that. So I was like, man, let me try to learn this more. But, man, the more videos and stuff that I watch, is the more confused I got. Everybody was, there's, you could just kind of take information from anywhere. You know what I mean? It's just like, any information I can get, I took it. And it was just like, I was more lost. And then, so I watched so many videos, and then so this is actually yesterday. I ran across a dude, excuse me if I get your last name wrong, but this guy, Rob Martimere. I'm sorry if I got your last name wrong, man, but you did give me some good information, man. And it was, the good information that, it stuck with me. I'm gonna step over here for a second. There's a little crowd coming and stuff like that. So, man, the information I got from him, man, is like kind of what I wanted to do the whole time. You know what I mean? It was like, it was just basically just just go and just do it. You know what I mean? Just kind of go and do it. And just, I was spending more time trying to edit videos and, oh, take 1, take 2, take 3, you know what I mean? Instead of just going and be like, man, just put it up. Of course, like my videos I edit and, do all that stuff, but most of them I don't. So I try to give it to them just straight. You know what I mean? I try to give it to you like with less BS without trying to put pop-ups and all that stuff. But don't get me wrong, if you're doing pop-ups, do whatever you do in your video, whatever works for you. That's you. Like, I have no problem with anybody's videos. I watched so many videos over this last year and stuff like that. And, but man, so what he said, he was just like, man, just go for it, man. Just turn on the camera, man, and start talking to y'all, man. So like, I had so many videos that I was like, before I seen that video, I just was just talking to the camera, but I was always like, man, I'm not going to post that, man. But if you guys are ever feeling overwhelmed in starting your business, starting your social media or whatever you're trying to do, just start. You know what I'm saying? As a wise man once told me, man, just do it. If you never do it, you'll never know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a chance to succeed or fail. So in all actuality, you're failing anyway. So it really doesn't matter. So, I mean, if you don't try, how will you ever know? Okay. I just didn't want to walk through a big crowd like that. but no, for real though, just, I mean, like I said, man, I'm kind of all over the place. I'm still getting used to, doing this, kind of talking to the camera like full time, you know what I mean? So, but my thing is, no matter what you do, man, go all the way in, man. Don't lack. Don't worry about what nobody's saying. Don't worry about getting praises. Cause man, I was, trying to, how you do, you try to tell everybody your plan and tell everybody what you're doing and stuff like that. And you kind of get discouraged because people, you kind of tell somebody and they just look at you like, okay, like, what am I supposed to do with that information? Like, I don't know, I don't know, good job, something, you know what I mean? But you waiting for them attaboys, good jobs, and, oh, you're doing great. You kind of want to get some type of feedback, something like that. You're never going to get nowhere. So, man, because it kind of gets you discouraged a little bit. You know what I mean? When you're not, you tell people stuff and they just like, yeah, you don't never see them, watch your videos or, give you thumbs up. And then you see them all day on their phone and they like sharing, subscribing to this channel, to everybody else. And, and you kind of like, man, what the, you kind of like, man, what the hell? So, but man, you can't worry about it, man, because that's all I've been doing really is, trying to get it all together. And man, it's really coming together. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't got a lot of followers. I got a lot of views and stuff like that, but not a lot of followers follow. You gotta throw it in there, man. You gotta throw it in there. But nah, man, this is kind of like a rant. You know what I mean? It's not really a rant. It's just, for the people that, sometimes, just like I heard the video the other day, and it's just like, sometimes you just need to hear the right thing sometimes, instead of somebody always boasting about what they got or how good they did or how much money they made. That's a little bit of motivation, but it's not really, it doesn't really stick to you like that. You know what I'm saying? Not that you need somebody to motivate you, because if you need somebody to motivate you, you're going to fail anyway. So, you know what I mean? That's not what I was looking for. But at the same time, you still want it. But my thing is, don't wait. Do what you got to do to build your business, to build your social media. Do it how you want to do it. Don't, I guess, kind of follow a little bit, but don't follow because other people's niches ain't the same as yours. So what you're trying to find in somebody else's niche, you might be losing the whole time, and you just go out and be yourself, and then you'll win. Guaranteed. Man, I swear I just heard a dog, man. I'm out here in in the Netherlands, you know what I'm saying? But nah, man. So yeah, so I mean, man, I just say, man, if you're gonna do it all the way, and you know, find what works for you, not what you see somebody else doing, and you know, whatever is good for you is gonna be good for somebody else, because somebody else wants that information that you got. Somebody else wants to win just like you want to win. So you know, and then you know, share your information that you learned over the time. You know what I mean? Share your little information that you got, and somebody I guarantee will take it with a grain of salt and be like, man, I'm glad that I heard that today, or I'm glad that worked. You know what I mean? So that's basically all I wanted to say, man, is do you, be the best you. Oh, those are dog. Be the best you and win, man. I'm telling you, win. Mr. P's Lawn Care Service, you know what I'm saying? And tap in with Mr. P's, you know what I'm saying? You know, anytime you get a chance, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just win, man. Win and go for it. Peace.